As above, so below. So the sun in the sky, and the man below. So Saturn, so Seth, so Mercury, so Thoth. Greetings, mortals, and a capital day to you all. I'm your host Simon. Welcome back to the Library of Gnosis. These are more than just planets. They are some kind of fractal projection from when the universe was first created. Archetypal images of the spectrum of God. The fragmentation of the one great mind. Previously, I've covered Saturn and Saturn worship. Go check out that video if you haven't. Found this great article from GnosticWarrior.com on Saturn. Satan, Seth, Shaitan, Molech, or Saturn, is the lord of hell and the very god who rules over money and wealth. The name Satan comes to us from ancient Egypt from a deity named Seth, also spelled Shetesh, Sutek, Setek, or Sut. Seth represents the power of evil and is the lord of hell, who we simply today call Shaitan or Satan. He is the adversary, the accuser, who is a god of the desert, storms, and foreigners, and, in later myths, the god of darkness and chaos. Seth is the so below of the planet on the as above called Saturn. The name Set or Sut means black, and Set's main colors are black or red, interchangeable colors in the Secret Mysteries, which represents the underworld or the infernal region of the Egyptian Amenta, Greek Hades, and the English Hell. In art, Seth is mostly depicted as a type of creature referred to by Egyptologists as the Seth animal or Typhonic beast, and he is portrayed as the usurper of the creator god Osiris. In Egyptian mythology, we find Osiris as the creator, Horus as the preserver, and Typhon as the destroyer. Osiris is the so below, son of the gods from the planet on the as above named Jupiter, the king of all planets, who went by such names as Zeus in Greece, or Yahweh and Adonai in Israel. Since ancient times, Jupiter and Saturn had always warred with one another over supremacy. Just like in Egyptian mythology, there is Osiris and Seth, or in the Abrahamic religions with Cain and Abel. It is Seth, who we know today as Satan, Saturn, who killed and mutilated his own brother, Osiris, Jupiter. Seth was also identified by the Egyptians with the Hethite deity Teshub, who was a storm god like Seth. The Greeks later connected Seth with Typhon because both were evil forces, storm deities, and sons of the earth that attacked the main gods. In the Bible, we find Job, Genesis, and elsewhere released for the 7 periods of a cycle during which Horus battles with them. Satan or Saturn is referred to by Job as an archangel, one of the sons of God who became the tester, the adversary, or the accuser. Satan, Seth, is the deity who is the adversary of truth, wisdom, love, and light, who seeks to destroy all that is good. Satan's day is Saturday or Saturn Day. This is the Jewish Sabbatai, which is Hebrew for the English Sabbath, meaning Saturn. Sabbatai, Saturn, rules over poverty, misery, illness, and sickness, destruction, internal ailments, and sin. The title of this treatise is, quote, The Wisdom of the Chaldeans. References to Chaldean astronomy is very rare in Hebrew writings. Quote, referred to in the oldest astronomical books, the Beriata, the Rabbi Samuel, chapter 9, is devoted exclusively to the interpretation of the astrological importance of each of the 7 planets. Each is minutely described as ruling over some occurrence or other. Sabbatai, or Saturn, rules over poverty, misery, illness, and sickness, destruction, internal ailments, and sin. Sabbatai is first in order, and is said in the Book of Creation to have been created on the first day of the week. The author of that work must therefore have commenced his week on Saturday. The other 6 planets are the Sun, Venus, Mars, Mercury, the Moon, and Jupiter. Over the 7 planets are appointed 7 rulers, or angels. Raphael, the angel of the Sun. Anael, the angel of Venus. Michael, the angel of Mercury. Gabriel, the angel of the Moon. Quetzal, the angel of Saturn. Sadikel, that of Jupiter. And Samael, that of Mars. While these names are to be found in other mystical works, nowhere do we find a parallel to the entire text, or the images under which these angels are to be represented." End quote. What the NVO is trying to do is create separation. They want black to win, which is impossible. Just like in chess, white moves first. But in this world of duality, there will always be black, the chaos. You ever seen a coin with only one side? But it is not as binary as that. As you become more integrated into the world, which, by the way, is grey, containing both white and black. But as you pull more of the darkness into the light, the world becomes a different hue of grey. From ancient Egypt, we have the story of the 2 brothers, Seth and Osiris. Seth is the younger brother of Osiris. White moves first, like I said. He is the duality that was created. Seth was jealous, just like Lucifer in the Bible was jealous and wanted the kingdom for himself. So, he murdered his older brother, just like Cain and Abel. But Osiris' wife, Isis, with the help of Seth's wife, Nephthys, resurrected Osiris for long enough for Isis to bear a child with him. Horus, who is the spiritual reincarnation of Osiris. The phoenix rising from the ashes. But Seth also had a positive role, where he accompanied Ra on his barge to repel Apep, the serpent of chaos. Seth had a vital role as a reconciled combatant. The Romans used to call Saturn the star of the sun, and Saturn is associated with mother worship, the black goddess, Kali. They each just worship different aspects of the planets, like the Illuminati are worshipping the fallen angel aspect of the second sun, which will light up to bring in the world to come. The Illuminati have actually been tricked into worshipping a trickster god. I'd like to imagine that the 2 stars are the eyes. Eyes as in I am, and eye as in the organ of God. The eye of Horus and the eye of Thoth. The black sun of Saturn is actually Atom winking, and the Milky Way galaxy is his smile. The alchemical process is described like this: nigredo, albedo, and rubedo, which is black, white, and red. What are the colors of Saturn? I'll let you draw your own connections. I want to leave you with a mantra you can use to clean up your mind and the environment around you. The mantra is, "Whoa!" You might recognize that this is the same sound people use when calming down horses. Try it out. Might help you as well. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you next time, mortal.
I am the only one waiting for the sun.
Thanks for listening. See you next time, mortal. You can also find me on Odyssey, Rumble, and Bitchute. If you want to follow me on any social media, I have Facebook and a Twitter page. The audio versions of my broadcasts are also available as a podcast. Just search for Library of Gnosis on your podcast provider of choice. I produce everything myself, from research, writing, narration, and editing. All my work is available for free, and I'd like my work to remain as free and open as possible to the masses. But due to the need for advertisers, I will forever be bound to self-censorship. I bet you've learned more from some of my 20-minute videos than you have from a 2.5-hour Hollywood blockbuster movie. And in total, I have produced many hours of content. If you have money to spare and want to help me be able to express myself more freely, do consider donating to me to help out, either monthly on Patreon or a one-time donation at PayPal. You can find links in the description to everything. The amazing song in the background is Waiting for the Sun by D-Van, sung by my friend Greger Andersson. You can find them on Spotify and Instagram. Links also in the description.
Waiting for the sun. Waiting for the sun. Waiting for the sun.